Hello. You like my background? I am sitting in my yard right now in this beautiful setting. My head looks a little shiny. I wasn't expecting that. I have the esteemed honor of announcing this week's winners, I should say, of the Katrina Eileen Real Kindness contest. First, I want to share something with you, just to have it in your mind. I'm a very visual person. Just keep that in your mind. We'll talk about that in a little bit. My name is Joe Tafoya. I'm a former defensive end for the Seattle Seahawks. Welcome to my ranch. I played in the 2005 NFC Championship and Super Bowl with Matt Hasselbeck and Sean Alexander, Walter Jones, all those guys. And I had a chance to set some roots here in the state of Washington. I'm originally from California, but I met my beautiful wife, Brandolyn, who many of you may know own the apparel line Lady 12. You can find it at all of your Albertsons, Safeway, Bartell Drugs, all across the Pacific Northwest. And we're actually going to be next week's featured business. So I've got some announcements. We're going to work our way through this, and wanted to give a shout out to Tiffany for setting me up with this. Tiffany Brown. Hey, I see some of my people. Cola, what's up, buddy? All right. So I'm an expert on being a teammate, and what does it mean to be a teammate? So I've played on hundreds, maybe thousands of teams, and what I've learned over the many years of playing on those teams, be it Little League, be it all the way into the Super Bowl, being part of organizations, alumni associations, whatever it is, that team together, everyone achieves more, is such a powerful thing. And we are all teammates. We're all teammates on this journey that we're on right now. And we're going to talk about why that's important here in a little bit also. I created a little movement. I don't know if you heard us, but at one point I introduced Guinness World Records to the Seattle Seahawks fan base called the 12th Man, and we measured sound, and it was an incredible thing that happened. It all started from a moment that happened during my career when I was sitting underneath the stadium just listening to the incredible crowd noise, and I wanted to find a way to get all of the fans to understand how important that was. So me and a couple of friends, including Tiffany, we started this movement to try and get people to all join in for one specific moment in time where we would all be loud together. We would all have a chance to do something significant. And as fans, you don't have a chance to participate in the game except with your voice. So that's what we did. We brought the Guinness World Records people to CenturyLink Stadium, started the Guinness Book of World Records, loudest crowd cheer, and basically just measured fans and their passion. And boy, it was something. I mean, the fans went crazy, and we broke a world record that had been in place for a long time on the loudest crowd noise ever generated. And that was such an important moment in my life, because I recognized that if you come up with a concept or a vision and you have a mission and a purpose behind it, you can get people to buy in, as long as it's with purpose. If you do it with purpose, then you can get people to buy in and you can have success with it. So there's actually a really nice TED Talk, if you're into that. It's on the TED stage, a guy named Derek Sivers. He talks about how to start a movement. He plays a video of these guys that are at a concert, and one guy stands up and he starts dancing, and then the second guy joins in, and the next thing you know, everybody's joining in, and they've got a movement happening. Katrina Eileen has started a movement, and it's something very important, and it's a simple thing that you can do. It's a simple act that you can do. Kindness. And she's delivered that message with a purpose, with a vision, and her drive is incredible for this. So her Real Kindness campaign started with a vision to help small businesses in need. Her mission, she started a Facebook page. She started offering people money for acts of kindness to try and spread the message. And here we are today, several months into this thing, and I mean, there was a highlight that happened. The April's winner, whose name was Rob Kinney, he was recognized for sharing Dad, How Do I videos. He's now a national sensation. It all started right here on this platform. Interviewed by Ryan Seacrest, he's got like 1.5 million subscribers now because he's promoting this message of kindness. So let's get into it. Let's get into last week and the winners. And one of the featured businesses, an investor, is someone that we all know by the name of Marshawn Lynch. But Tequila Tromba and Topo Chico, they partnered to create what's called a shelter-in-place kit. Tequila to shelter in place. I love it. And this is going to go to the second place winner. So without further ado, let's figure out who last week's winners were. Last week's winners, second place winner, who's going to win a shelter-in-place tequila kit and Topo Chico sparkling mineral water. Lisa Dupar of Pomegranate Bistro, who made provisions for her team that lost work and didn't receive unemployment benefits. She made sustainable boxes of fresh produce and delivered it. Awesome. Great job. Great job. I actually go to Pomegranate. Pomegranate's a great restaurant. We have one here in Redmond. But Lisa, you're gonna be getting a shelter-in-place kit, and it's gonna have some tequila in it from Tequila Tromba. Well done. The first place winner, who's going to receive $1,000 for a simple act of kindness. I mean, this is so simple, but you don't recognize the type of impact that you can have on someone's life with a very simple act of kindness. You may do something for someone that you don't even think twice about. It's just a simple act of kindness, but that can mean so much to one person. It's a simple act, but there's a lot behind it. And the winner is a woman by the name of Cindy Conite, and today is actually her birthday. So happy birthday. You're going to get $1,000 from Katrina Eileen Real Estate. What did she do? She gave someone a bottle of wine. I think she's a register at, she's a cashier at a local shop. And someone went in because their friend was struggling. They lost their job. They got 3 kids that haven't qualified for help. And the friend wanted some wine. So without thinking, the other friend went over, said, I'm gonna buy you some wine. She went to the store, forgot her debit card. She was on her way to the store, but she picked up the wine, went to the cash register. You can imagine, we've all left our keys in a rush, or you've left your phone at home or your wallet or something. And the person at the cash register recognized that, and gave her a bottle of wine. And that little simple act of kindness has gone such a long way. We want to talk about that. So Cindy Conite, contact us here. You did a wonderful job. The contest goes on, but we're going to make a little bit of change here. And earlier I showed you my sign. It's got a number on it. Impact Real Kindness. What does that mean? You guys are already showing acts of kindness. and Katrina and the rest of us really want to see that continue. So we're going to change up the contest a little bit, and we want to introduce something that has far-reaching effects. It's a global effort that's been going on since 2015. Very under-recognized. You see, just like when I started that movement and when Katrina started her movement for real kindness, the world leaders got together at a summit in 2015, and they asked themselves the question, how can we make this world a better place? We're the leaders of the entire world. What can we do to make this world a better place? And they came up with a set of goals, 17 sustainable development goals. They were all identified and given a number. I want you to, when you get a chance, go visit Katrina's new website. It's called Impact Real Kindness. And you can learn a little bit about what these numbers mean and how they can be important to you. But moving forward, we still want to encourage people to do their acts of kindness, to showcase someone in your community or someone that you know that has done an act of kindness. And the way that you can be recognized for that is using your hashtags. Let's see, I've got them here somewhere. Any platform that you're on, you can use the hashtag real kindness, impact real kindness, Katrina Eileen real estate, and hashtag global goals. And every week, the admins of this platform are searching for those hashtags. Whichever one gets the most likes during the week, they're going to be the winners. But we're going to switch it up a little bit. I know I talked about this twice already. So now we're going to divide. We're going to divide the money that's going to... We still want to recognize the people that are doing an act of kindness. So if you know someone that's done an act of kindness, or if you're aware of an act of kindness that's going on, tell the story, use one of the hashtags. We'll list them here on this video, and they're going to win $500. The other thing that you can do is go to impactrealkindness.com and find a unique way of displaying your number. Now, we'll talk about what this number means in a little bit, but find a unique way to do it. And whichever one is the most unique is also going to win $500, because we're spreading a message. And the message is that a movement has already started, and you as a teammate, you can make a difference. And you can make a difference. A small difference goes a long way. Thank you, Cindy Knight, for recognizing that. But my number, the number that we are supporting, is number 15. And if you look at the list of sustainable goals, number 15 registers as life on land, protecting our environment and all living creatures. Now you can see the background that I've got here. This is my house. We've got 8 horses, 20 some odd chickens, goats, dogs, cats. We're animal people. Every charity that we get involved with, we're always supporting some kind of animal charity. We did Motley Zoo and the Tacoma shelter. But it's a really easy way for you to do. Sorry, somebody just called me. I almost interrupted. But it's an easy way for you to set forth a goal for yourself and your family. And when you look at what the sustainable goals are on the website, impactrealkindness.com, some of them look huge. They look like, how can one person, how can I affect life on land? But I'm telling you, it only takes one small act. The movement's already started. If you have a passion for gender equality, your number is number 5. If you have a passion for hunger, people that are suffering from hunger, your number is number 2. If you want sustainable cities and communities, your number is 11. You take that number and you display it, and basically what we're doing is a micro movement. Oh, sorry. Brandon just told me that the sign is backwards. That's because we're reverse. So number 15. They get it. Thank you, Brandon. That's my beautiful wife. Life below water, number 14. So essentially what we're talking about doing is taking this movement, this continued movement that was developed in 2015 by the world leaders, and promoting it here in our community, promoting it to your networks. Show your passion for a number. Number 15 for us, life on land. I mean, in our house, in our home, we have chickens, goats, and both of those animals provide for us. We have sustainable living going on here right now. And it's just a small thing. It's one little thing that we're doing here at home, but it's having an impact because I'm not driving to the store to go buy eggs. We are making our own soap with goat milk. We're promoting kindness and friendship with animals. We've got all of this land here that we live on, and we're planting trees and raspberries and strawberries, and our impact on life on land is significant, because the more people I reach about animal kindness, the further that message is promoted. And it may seem small, it may seem like, yeah, how is that going to affect life on land as a whole? But as a teammate, as a teammate on our planet, we can all do something small. You can all do something small but significant. And then once it starts becoming recognized by all of our network and our peers, it becomes a movement. I encourage you to, again, watch that it's a short video on the TED stage. David Sivers talks about how to create a movement. That's what we're doing here. Katrina, you've done a wonderful job in starting this platform, starting this movement. We want to continue it on. So acts of kindness, use your hashtags, real kindness, Katrina, Eileen, real estate. You want to hashtag whatever you're doing on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. I don't know that much about TikTok. My daughter does, but maybe there too. I don't dance. And share an act of kindness with someone, or that someone has shown to you or to someone that you know. And you can win $500 for that. Thank you, Katrina. Find a unique way to display what your sustainable goal is for yourself and your family, and you can also win $500 for that. But more importantly, you're promoting the movement, and we're finding ways in our own lives to make a difference, and it's important. You can feel good about it. So that's all I have today. Thank you so much to everyone that participated. Thank you to our winners. was it Lisa and Cindy? Congratulations to you guys. Lady 12 is going to provide next week's second place gift. I'll figure out what that is, whatever we can provide, some kind of a shelter in place. We got masks and hoodies and whatever else. But keep promoting kindness, you guys. It really is having a difference. It really is making an impact. All right, I'm out.